Right, hello, and welcome back to our channel, or if you're new here, welcome to our channel. I'm Pedro. I'm one of the co-founders and one of the lead investigators of Glasgow Ghost Hunters. The other co-founder and lead investigator is Debs. She appears on camera, but not as often as me because she doesn't like to. So if you don't know about us, we're from, obviously, live up in Glasgow in Scotland, and we try and get out an investigation as much as possible. However, due to issues with health and reasons and that, we haven't been able to get out. So what I'm going to do today is I'm going to look at another paranormal channel, my apologies, called Haunted Finders. Now, other debunking channels have covered them pretty well, but I spotted this one where he's supposed to be down at a haunted river. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to open up, there we go, see, and what we're going to do is we're going to play this and we're going to watch it play and pause and play and pause. Okay, now to set the scene, he's in his car, here's the river, and there's a barge going down the river here, right?
Look at this guy. I'd love to go on one of them. Maybe one day. That could well be a good video idea. Let's hire a boat, go down the river.
He shortly pulls out the DR60. Right, here we go. I'll move it to there. If you have skipped his intro and all that, he's just sitting basically doing a vlog himself here. So if we go to here, you know this is going to be fake because we all know that the DR60's microphone was far too sensitive and it was picking up its own mechanisms. Now, he has been told about this several times by other debunkers, right? So if he's going to carry on using it, then any paranormal investigation or ghost hunt or anything he uses is going to be fake, because you cannot trust what is said on one of these DR60s, I'm afraid.
So I know people are seeing you. So if you can hear my voice, can you draw closer to my voice and maybe come and sit inside the car with me?
I think that voice would be enough to make you run. Why would you want to sit in the car for you? If you got sweeties from next to me, would you like a sweetie? Something dodgy there, like.
Now I have this device that can actually pick up your voice. So I'm going to press a button.
Do you notice this finger here? It was moving slightly, or it will move slightly before he puts it down on the back of the recorder.
In a minute, you'll hear a bleep. And all you need to do is you need to talk directly into it, and I should be able to hear you. So if I do that now, can you come forward and tell me?
Now, he's already pressed that button for record, and he's laid it down here on the dashboard. Now, that'll affect it immediately. You'll automatically get a sound off that as he's laid it down there. It'll be interesting to see if within that first few seconds when he plays it back that he hears something, and if he does, you can guarantee it's a dashboard, but I feel he's going to turn around and say it's paranormal.
Who you are and why you're here in this area.
Now you're
because there's been a lot of...
Sorry about this, folks. Yeah, sorry about that, folks. I made a mistake. Right, he's got it on his dashboard. What you will find is he was playing about. I'm trying to get back to where I was. He was playing about right here, right? Look. So any other noise that comes through will be his fingers. Look. And I would imagine it sounds like his car's running. You can also hear the river in the background, so there's all these atmospheric contamination. I think that's what I'm looking for, is it? Contamination? Yeah. In here, this thing will be going off its rocker trying to catch whatever's there. I guarantee he catches something and it isn't what he says it is. So if we skip it to there, right? Now he's picked it up there as well, right?
Let's see if there's anything.
Now, the movement of that as well is going to set this DR60 off. So, if he picks anything up, I think we can actually see that this is a null and void investigation.
On that. What the hell?
What the hell that was is when you put it down and then scratch your fingers over the top of it. Equally so, if your car's running, it could be picking up your car. And actually there is nothing there, there's no words, it is just noise.
There is some full-on speech on that.
No, there's no. If you're counting that as speech, then you must be speaking Vulcanese or something, because I certainly didn't hear anything. Now, I don't know if a lot of you know, but I'm actually quite deaf. I actually require 2 hearing aids, right? Now, I've got them turned up full and they're linked via Bluetooth to the computer. So I can hear things pretty well through them. And all I heard there was white noise. Nothing else but white noise or the mechanism inside the DR60 going.
There's somebody whispering on that. I don't know where I'm going to be able to sort of figure out what that's saying.
Yeah, they're saying, fuck off, fuck off. Or they may be saying, I'm not here, this is fake.
As I play this back at home, but let's play that into the microphone.
There is nothing there. All is your actually. He says inaudible whisper, right? Now, a lot of this will be pareidolia because he said inaudible whispers. People will hear inaudible whispers, but all I'm hearing is either the mechanism of that thing going round, or it's his car running, or it's interference from the air outside, from the atmospherics outside. Because if you look at it, he is right beside a river. And that's gonna, no matter how still the river is, you're gonna get contamination on your recorder. And like I've said before, anybody who uses a DR60 who knows it's fake is not a trustworthy investigator.
What the? Let's play that into the microphone.
I mean, the sound from that is just absolutely garbage. It's so garbled. And I mean, a lot of these, especially DR60, but a lot of these voice recorders are not fit for paranormal investigations, which is why a lot of people are stopping using them. If he had a DJI mic, maybe, and it had picked something up and we couldn't debunk it, then fair enough, but that's nothing but noise. If he wants to sit there and think, it's whispering, then let him whisper him, but you need to start putting at the start of any of this that this is for entertainment only. Or put in one of your descriptions that it's as fake as fuck, because I'm sorry, that's what it is. It's as fake as fuck.
What the? Let's do another one. I've just heard you talking. Just heard you whispering something in the car. Could you maybe...
Now you'll see, he's got his hands on this again. So if he rubs his hands anywhere or moves this at all in his hand, it's going to pick up that noise instead.
Come closer to this again and try and talk directly into the top of it here. Just tell me who you are.
Now he tapped the top of it and now he's holding on to it and he's moving it about. So any movement of this and that is what it's going to pick up. It's not going to pick up any voices because it doesn't pick up voices.
Or what you were trying to say.
Now he's just pressed recording now, right? But look where his thumb and his fingers are. And watch his arm, I bet it moves. Right? A slight movement there. Plus you can hear outside the car, there's a constant wind blowing. So that's going to affect it as well. There's people just walked past there in the background. If you watch, they'll come out this side here. So if their footsteps are out there, that's probably picked up as well. And look, he slipped his thumb down to here to stop it. Now, as he slid his thumb down, that's going to have made a noise, and that's probably what you'll hear.
Some people were walking past. Let's play that. What?
What I think you heard there was that people walking past in the background were probably chatting. I think that's what that's possibly picked up, because I think his window here is open, if I remember correctly. So I think that's what you'll find he's picked up, is the people walking past here and picked up their voice, because this is so sensitive.
Someone is whispering in this car. This is weird. Do you have any kind of connection to the river here that's in front of me?
Now this car seems to be moving a bit, so I wonder if he's bouncing about on it off camera or if it's still running. And like I say, you can hear the wind in it, but I'm actually getting fed up with the guy, to be honest. Sorry about that, folks, but he's been outed so many times before, and he still proceeds to use the DR60. If you want a decent debunk on him, go and look at Beardo Gets Scared. His last one he did on Haunted Finders. It's absolutely brilliant. You can learn a lot from Beardo. You can also learn a lot from all the debunking community. Look at the Side-Eye Guy, The Shape, Mythos, Mr. Grey. They're all really, really good. Each one has their own strengths within the debunking community. Mine is yapping for a living, I think. Anyway, like I say, and I put this out to Haunted Finders as well. These are fake. There's nothing else for it, but these are fake. I picked that one out of a selection of any video I could have picked. I was originally going to do the church one at night time. Beardo's covered that one, and I think he's covered it far better than I ever could. So I decided to pick a different one instead to do, and you're sat there in your car with a DR60 that you know is fake, because it's been pointed out to you several times that it's fake. But yet you still insist on using it. So nobody's going to believe you that your paranormal investigations are correct or that are legitimate, because you are not listening to what people say. Okay? So, go sit in your car and cry me a river, because to be perfectly honest, I don't care anymore. Okay? We are hopefully going out on an investigation on the 20th of December to a haunted bridge. I will have my camera with me and a microphone, but I'm certainly not going to say that everything's a voice or everything's haunted. And before I publish any footage, if I hear anything in it, I will be sending it to a certain person and asking him, would you mind listening to this and tell me if I've caught anything, or is it just the atmosphere and what's happening there? Then after that, it will get edited and produced, because I will give that person access to my OneDrive or my Google Drive so that they can look at all the raw footage and tell me if I've caught something or not, if I'm questioning something. Maybe you need to start doing that if you don't want to take us as fake. Anyway, in case I don't see you beforehand, I'm hoping to take part in this Nobody Alone at Christmas, so we're hoping to take part in that this year if there's a slot spare for us. But if not, and if we don't get a chance to see you before that, I hope you all have a great Christmas, and I wish you all the best for the new year. But remember, if you ever want to chat, our email box is open at any time. Big Pedro saying cheerio.